guys, I'm glad you're all here. Thank you very much for joining me. It is Tuesday afternoon, August 6th, 2024. And can you believe being almost a week since Nebraska had a thunderstorm, which created the largest outage of power in OPPD's history? They still have a shortage of power, or no power, for 11,000. It's just amazing. I mean, what's the excuse? This is just another example why people need to be prepared, have a backup source for power. Almost a week, and many of these people still don't have power. Think of the food loss, the economic loss, businesses being closed because they don't have the lights on. Think about people who depend on electricity for life-saving equipment, oxygen machines, maybe hospitals. I don't know. Actually, it's not 11,000 people. It's 11,155 homes and businesses that are without power. Let's see. We got Sanders, which says 95 different residents or businesses. Douglas County, 10,223. But how many of those buildings are actually maybe apartment complexes, nursing homes, things like that? They're saying that Omaha Public District continues power restoration efforts and promises crews are working tirelessly to bring everyone back online. As of 11:30 a.m. Tuesday, there are 11,756 customers. They're working slow. And crews are working as quickly and safely as possible. Officials say they hope to have half of those restored by Tuesday and the other half by Friday. That would be over a week without power. I talk till I'm blue in the face. I keep saying you need to have backup power, either solar batteries or a generator, something like that. Look at the amount of food, the cost of the food. Medication you might need to be refrigerated. This country is falling apart. All this was caused by a severe thunderstorm last Wednesday that produced destructive wind gusts. It was in the evening in eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa, especially around Lincoln and Omaha Metro. At its peak, OPPD reported nearly 219,000 customers. Well, that's businesses or apartments, so it's not people. They experienced the power outage. Jody Baker, an OPPD spokeswoman, said that more than 1,000 OPPD employees and contractors were supposed to be working to restore power by Friday. Now, that was posted last week and it wasn't restored. They're still waiting now for the next Friday. During a typical storm-related outage restoration, we call on mutual aid, she said. We have about 500 people out in the field working on repairs. Massive help to tackle this massive effort. This was their largest ever power outage there in Nebraska. Before that, the next largest was only 188,000 customers that went without power in July of 2021. Things definitely seem to be getting worse and worse, because in 2008, they only had 156,000 people that were out without power, probably because of thunderstorm. In 1997, they only had 150,000 people that lost power because of a snowstorm. Things are not getting better. It went from 150,000, climbed to 156,000, to 188,000, and then with this storm, which was a total of 219,000. So what's the next storm going to do? With everything that's going on with the stock market, with the threat of war, unemployment, well, that's going to go up there in Omaha because evidently Kellogg announced to its employees today that it's going to be closing its Omaha plant after more than 60 years. The news release said that the cereal maker confirmed that it plans to begin a phased reduction in production beginning in late next year and fully close the Omaha plant towards the end of 2026. The company said its second quarter net sales fell by 3.9% and is now modernizing its supply chain, which includes shifting production from older plants to others. Yep, modernizing, getting computers to take, 550 jobs are going to be lost. Here you can see their stock has dropped dramatically. Yeah, well, I guess compared to other stocks like different tech companies, that ain't too bad. But yeah, it has gone down. A drop of $1.11, and yesterday it closed at $17.39. I found an article from the 4th about different restaurants where, because of the power outage, they had to throw everything away that was in their freezers. Many of those businesses that did have power restored said that new shipments wouldn't arrive until yesterday, Monday. But even after the shipments arrive, they still have to remake all the different things. For the restaurants, it would be dressings and sauces and desserts and appetizer, and that takes time. You know, you would think that nursing homes would be one that would have backup power. But what about some of these businesses, such as the restaurants? They could have saved a lot of money, could have kept people working. They probably would have had a boost in business if they had stayed open, if they had backup power for their restaurant. Most restaurants have gas grills, so they still probably had gas, just not electricity to run the microwaves or the mixers and to keep the freezers and refrigerators cool. You know, in this day and age, you would think people would prepare, think ahead, but evidently most people don't. They don't plan ahead. They just live for the moment. I often think of Joseph, who warned Pharaoh that there was a drought coming, so Pharaoh stocked up on food that he later resold to the people that didn't have food in their countries. But this isn't the time of the Egyptians or the pharaohs. We have all kinds of technology to prepare for different types of disasters. And why people don't do it is beyond me. Lazy? I don't know. More likely, no common sense. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.